ginger. Ginger is one of the best anti-inflammatory herbs that we have. Probably on equal to it, especially internally, would be turmeric. And earlier in the week I talked about taking high-dose turmeric, say capsules, as an anti-inflammatory if someone has inflammation in the body. And we've had some great results with that. But what I want to show you tonight is how you can use the fresh ginger. Now you can use the fresh ginger internally and externally. Internally you can grate it on a very fine grater, and then you put it in a little teapot, pour boiling water with it, and it makes a delicious ginger tea. Now that ginger tea can be given to someone regularly if they do have inflammation. I guess the beauty of taking the turmeric capsules, you can get really high dose at once. You can also give it to a person if they're cold. Now when I was in Bali a couple of years ago, whenever you have a massage, they always give you a cup of ginger tea straight after the massage. By the taste of it, it's got a little bit of sugar in it as well, and I don't advise that. I actually think that it doesn't need sugar because it's such a sweet bitter is the ginger. Now, so internally it can be used to warm up the body, it can be used to reduce inflammation, and it can also be used to settle the stomach. If someone has nausea, upset stomach, you give them a ginger tea and it will relieve their nausea. It can be great if a woman's having morning sickness, but you might all like to know this very important point. Morning sickness is a magnesium deficiency. And some women suffer for months and months. So all they need to do is get magnesium. Take even 4 doses a day. So morning sickness is a magnesium deficiency. Meanwhile, waiting for the magnesium to kick in, which should kick in fairly quickly, you can give them some ginger tea to relieve the nausea. So that's how you can use it internally, and you can use it externally. Now where ginger is particularly helpful is in joint inflammation. Now in a minute we're going to look at another vegetable that you can use for tissue inflammation, but this is specifically joint inflammation. So this will be, say, a sore lower back. It can be arthritic pain. It can be arthritic pain or gout pain. It can be used for any inflammation in the joint area. And how you make it is you would get a cloth, or you can get a chucks, and what I do is I fold over Glad wrap a few times, and then I put that down and put the cloth on that, and then you grate it. I don't peel it. If it's dirty, you'll need to wash it, and then you grate it on a fine grater, and this is also a great way to do the ginger tea. And it can also help with the digestion of the legumes. But as I showed you earlier in the week, most people don't rinse their legumes enough. You've just got to remember that the water you cook the legumes in is dirty water, and that has to be washed away. So I'm just getting this grated ginger out of my grater. And
one of the easiest and most effective ways to consume ginger daily is through ginger tea. Barbara O'Neill recommends drinking fresh ginger tea regularly to harness its full healing potential. Ginger tea is more than just a soothing beverage. It's a medicinal tonic that works on several systems in the body. It helps to reduce inflammation in joints and tissues, making it particularly beneficial for individuals with arthritis, gout, and general joint pain. The warm nature of ginger also enhances circulation, which promotes the delivery of nutrients to damaged tissues and speeds up the healing process. Ginger tea is also a powerhouse for the digestive system. It stimulates digestive enzymes, increases the flow of bile, and improves the breakdown of food in the stomach and intestines. This can relieve common complaints like bloating, indigestion, constipation, and acid reflux. People who suffer from nausea, whether from motion sickness, pregnancy, or chemotherapy, often find immediate relief with a cup of ginger tea. It calms the stomach and promotes smoother muscle movement in the gastrointestinal tract. When it comes to colds, flu, and seasonal infections, ginger proves to be a natural defender. Barbara O'Neill notes that ginger's warming quality induces sweating, which helps the body to detoxify through the skin. At the same time, its antiviral and antibacterial properties combat the root cause of infections. Drinking ginger tea when you feel the first symptoms of a cold can reduce the severity and duration of illness. It soothes sore throats, reduces coughing, and clears up nasal congestion. Because it improves blood flow and strengthens the immune system, ginger also helps the body to better fight off future infections.
So what I'm going to do now, and I'll do it up here so you can see, I'm going to pull one side over and then pull the other side over. I just need a few more pairs of hands here. So what I have done is I've made a little parcel, you see that? And the area that only has one layer is the area that's going to go on the sore knee or the sore elbow or the sore wrist or the sore back. And notice when I make my poultice, I've got about 1 centimetre all the way round of plastic. And that will just help so that the moist ginger juice isn't going to soil the sheets or the clothes or whatever. And then Amelia, could you come up and I'll demonstrate on Amelia how I'll put it. Let's say Amelia has got a sore elbow. Okay? So let's say her joint here is sore. I'll put it on like this and then I'll wrap it on with a bandage. Now what will happen is if there's inflammation in that joint, now you make sure you don't have it too tight to strangle the limb, and you also don't have it too loose so that it'll fall off. It's very important that you take a lot of effort to make sure that poultice is well covered with the plastic and it's bandaged on properly, because there's no fun bandages falling off, poultices getting all through the bed. There's no fun at all.
Barbara O'Neill is particularly passionate about ginger's ability to relieve joint pain and improve mobility. In conditions like osteoarthritis, where the cartilage in joints wears down over time, ginger can significantly reduce pain and stiffness. Additionally, in the case of gout, which is a painful form of arthritis caused by an excess of uric acid in the blood, ginger offers multiple benefits. It not only helps reduce inflammation and pain during flare-ups, but also supports the body in eliminating excess uric acid through its mild diuretic effect. Barbara O'Neill suggests using both internal and external applications of ginger. Drinking ginger tea helps with internal detoxification, while applying warm ginger compresses to affected joints provides localized relief. While ginger is generally safe for most people, Barbara O'Neill advises moderation and mindfulness. Very high doses of ginger, especially in supplement form, can lead to side effects like heartburn or interfere with blood-thinning medications. Pregnant women should consult their healthcare provider before using large amounts of ginger, even though small amounts are often used to relieve morning sickness. If you found this information valuable, hit the like button, share this video with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-saving health tips.